Hello everybody and welcome to Vaidya's Chess Hub, and today is the day for me to play a demo game. So accordingly I have logged into Lichess. Let's look for a decent opponent. In the meanwhile, all the best for those who are going to play in the under 1200 tournament. Vyang was a little late in posting the tournament message, so I believe there are a few people with who have already joined the tournament. There are 8 to 10 people, I hope. All the best for those seniors. Keep me posted on what's happening. At the moment, let's look at a decent opponent. This 10 plus 3. I'm looking at 15 plus 15 or 30 plus 0. These are 30 plus 5. No, 30 plus 5 is not going to make sense. We will wait for some time before we get a good opponent. This is 15, but 15 plus 0 has 1800. Looking at somewhere in the region of 1800 to 2000 or something like that. This guy is 15 plus 15, but 1600. So that's not what we want. Let's post our requirement. 15 plus 10 will also do, by the way. And Rupak, please do take care. You're going to get yourself tested. So all the best and keep us posted. We are with you. And by the way, I hope everybody has wished Tanuja ma'am on her birthday. We remember she was very active when she was with the hub. Of course, she was doing her LLB, so had to stop because she got busy with her work. We'll always remember her. Computer is searching and searching and searching. Let's go for a 15 plus 10. I've changed the criteria. Hello Sahil, welcome. Ayush is also here. I think Kavish wants to say that he has crossed 1200, but looks like there are 1200 crows. Finally, we have an opponent, and our opponent is let's say not hugely rated. 1818 is from Turkey, and his experience is let's see if it's more than us or matching us. 256 games, so that's good amount of experience. And let's say he's got 230 games in rapid and about 131 in the blitz. Now this is something that is normally not the line. F4 is what normally is played, so that's a thing to note. The normal line goes F4. Now this will be interesting. Seniors, pay attention here. At times, let's say when this is the position, if it takes, then black has options. Either go e takes d6 and put the bishop on e7, or go c takes d6 and then go for g6 and get the bishop fianchetto. So in this position, I hope the seniors are paying attention. In this position, if white takes, then either you take and then bishop on e7, or take with the c pawn and get the bishop out on fianchetto on that basis. But at the moment, this is simple. He's gone for the 4 pawn attack. So he will definitely take the f pawn. He doesn't want, I'm sure, me to take on d1. So now the move looks forced, which is f takes. And now I will play with some initiative and tempo, attacking that d4 pawn twice, which is defended just once. So this is a perfect game. This is the opening that every Alakine player who's playing black will hope to get. Bishop g4 is the main line. The point being that the knight is pinned. So again, this means that, oh, I wonder if that was the right plan. I wonder if that was the right plan. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't think so. That was bad. He just did not pay any attention. Now the queen takes here, and now this is completely hanging. The question is now, do I want to take with the knight or with the queen? Let's calculate that a little bit. Point being, if at all, let's say, what do we have here? If we have queen takes, then he won't have the b7 to capture. But at the same time, if we do this, even if he takes on b7, I have got knight c2. How does he stop that? So if I take with the knight, I already get a tempo on the queen plus threaten this. So I think he may go, the only move I see is queen d3. But if I take with the queen, I again threaten knight takes e5 as well. And then if bishop e3, well, let's say if queen takes d4 and bishop e3, then queen takes b2. So I'm going to take with the queen here. That's going to be my choice. By the way, Vihang, I hope next time you wouldn't be late, man. Don't be late for posting the tournament related messages. The board only board setup. Only board setup. This is the only board setup, except that on the word pad I have shown all the possible moves and how I take them into account. That's it. Ooh, he did that. So now I can just take. What's up, guys? Now I have got lot of choices. Queen takes b2, knight takes c4, knight takes e5, long castle, e6. A lot of moves to choose. I simply don't understand this move by white. Bishop f4, what does it do? It doesn't even protect that e5 pawn. It's already attacked twice, you know. So whoa, queen takes b2, knight takes c4, knight takes e5, long castle, d6. Lot is at stake here for white. I think queen takes b2 looks like the best option. The rook, I think, is sealed here because I think queen c3 is the only move he has. Yeah, queen c3. I guess so. And then yeah, queen takes b2, queen c3. I get a pawn but nothing more. Instead, can I not just play d6? Can I not just play knight takes e5? We will exchange. Okay, queen takes b2, queen c3. Then I would have loved to play bishop b4, but I can't do that right away. So if queen takes, knight takes, and then if I go knight b4 threatening c2, he has to play rook c1. Or maybe a long castle, something like that. e6 is not winning a pawn, but e6 is very strong. Let's say he puts this, then knight c3, I still go bishop b4. I still have the pawns to take, don't I? I'm going to just wait. I'm not going to take the pawns. I had pawns to take, but I did not go for material. I'm already a pawn up here. I think this bishop into the game is so important. He cannot castle here. His bishop is not off the blocks yet. Yeah, so now knight c3 has been played. And now bishop b4 looks very strong indeed, followed by all the threats that are already suggested. Should I just long castle? That looks a possibility, the long castling. Or maybe the knight to b4, threatening. How does he deal with that? This is a very tough thing. Knight b4, this knight c2 is very difficult to deal. Rook c1. And then you can say bye to the castling prospects and then go for... if I play bishop b4 now, he's going to play rook d1. So that will question my queen immediately, which I don't want. And bishop takes, pawn takes, even queen supporting that. So that's not a great thing. Knight b4. Ooh. Knight b4 certainly is threatening. It's the one with the initiative and tempo. And then I could castle. Because rook c1 is the only way to stop that. Otherwise, knight c2 is definitely... Bishop b4, rook d1 is the only thing that bothers me. I don't want that opposition straight away. Knight b4, if he plays rook d1, I still got this check, which is very embarrassing for him. And then if king goes to, for the check, if the king moves, then I take on c4, shadowing the bishop. Can't come here. If he goes here, there's pawn loss. So check by the knight. Yeah, makes sense. He can take on b7, by the way, but that I don't think is a big threat because knight's protecting that anyway. How about taking here? Again, the same idea. If we castle, even then he's going to play rook d1 anyway because the knight's protecting it, not that I have to take with the queen. Okay, knight b4 it is. Let's see what happens. I'm not worried about queen takes pawn because the knight's protecting that. We are already a pawn up here. And the main threat is knight c2. So let's see if he's going to munch some pawns or going to play sensibly. We'll find out. It's 15 plus 10, not 15 plus 15. I think you should follow the notepad. That's why you have the notepad alongside with the board, guys. That is why you have the notepad there. It's always, the initiative and tempo. See, that's what we are taught. And now after I give the check, the king has to move. And the only square is this. And I can gobble up the pawn. That's the main thing. Now this king is very, very, very oddly placed here. Very oddly placed. In fact, that will be an ideal fork position for the knight, I wonder. So now surely the king can move and discovered attack. Is that a possibility? I wonder. Queen check. This is excellent. This game is... I think after this check he can go here, threatening our queen and threatening the knight. So we will have to then do something about saving. Let's calculate. Queen takes pawn check. If the king moves, guys, we don't have queen f4 because of the knight. We have to be careful here. If I give the queen takes c4 check, king will attack the knight and the queen both. Point to be noted. Very important point to be noted. And I don't have queen a4 to protect the knight because of his knight. If I play knight takes c4, he can play the rook takes and then knight takes will be a fork, winning the exchange. Why can't I just long castle now? Why not long castle? If I long castle, he takes the queen. Yeah, sure, I'm going to get that exchange back. This is excellent. Too much to work with. Too much of winning prospects here. He do this. He takes. Is there any check thing or something? If I long castle, let's long castle. I'm okay with that. If it takes, I'm going to take with the knight. Now the threat is queen takes c4 because now the king has no king king d2 like he had earlier. So that's an important thing here. Analysis of this game is going to be interesting later. 100%. We have aggressive position with the bishop not doing much. This rook is out of the game versus our position that looks very promising right now. By the way, it was a great achievement for the Indian chess players winning the joint first trophy with Russia. It was simply amazing. I'm sure all of you kept yourself up to date with what was happening there. And our players deserved the win and all the laurels and all the honors. They played really well. No doubt about it, guys. No doubt about it. They played really well. Okay, so now we are +3 here. You can now start pressurizing. The bishop's shadowed here. Bishop c5 is good. Bishop b4 is good. Vihang watched all the full stream, the entire stream, all the 4 hours of action. Brilliant. There was a lot to study. There was a lot to learn. You know, when you watch such things, I'm telling you, your thirst for the game and seriously. Okay, now here I'm going to play this knight here, attacking the bishop. I did not want to play bishop to d6 because of the pawn loss. I want to kick the bishop out somewhere, anywhere, and I'm going to pressurize again with the pawn and later bring my bishop in the game. There you go. Now if I bring the bishop in the game, it's going to be awesome because I'll have two connected pawns here on e6 and on d6. I'm okay with that. Completely okay with that. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, so now what do I have? I'm winning a pawn here. Check, I'm winning the pawn. Things are looking great. This will be a blunder on account of a skewer. Let's bring this in the game. See what he does. Okay. We want to utilize this knight better, guys. I think we are winning the pawn here. He is eyeing up this particular thing here. Question is, where do we go with our knight? Do we go knight c4? Do we go knight d3? There are squares. This looks okay, right? Absolutely looks fine. Because I have this. This is fine for the moment. He can pin it, but I can protect it. There is nothing more to do here. Okay, now the question is, I'll do this. He can have the pawn. That I don't care. I was a little careless, was I? Why did he not take this? He had the knight, right? Should have taken that. I was a little careless. OMG! OMG! Look at what happened to our game, guys. The tournament updates and look at what has happened. Oops a daisy. From totally winning to lost. This was bad. So he says we should have gone to D3. One bad move and minus 2.9 becomes plus 2.3. What's up? Should have thought about the mate. That's what happens. Let's play one more. But this time it is not 15. Let's play 5 plus 3 game. Later we'll contemplate doing tactics. Play one more. This is the Smith-Morra. I want this pawn push. It's always good for the bishop. And now this could be a potential plan. No problem. The bishop is still eyeing the queen. Perfectly fine. No problem there. As of now. Now the idea is if the knight takes, then pawn takes, the knight is pinned. And the knight is pinned anyway. We take with the bishop. Let's free up our queen first. Taking with the pawn will be great. I want the open file to attack. Hello, Vikas Patil is who? Guys, I want to keep this open. That's why I did not take with the pawn. That's why I did not take with the pawn, guys. I wanted to keep this open for the rooks. And now if the knight moves, then I had bishop takes, pawn takes, and then bishop takes check. But not now. Attacked is bishop, pawn takes is bishop takes, of course. As expected. Okay, let's free up. This is okay to win the pawn. I'm attacking d6 double time. Plus now the rook is not on c file or on this c1 h6 diagonal. Mohit forgot that Rayansh is on fire in the tournament. Mohit forgot about the lecture. Mohit, what happened? You thought we're still in the Ganesh festivities? By the way, that reminds me that I have to share photos with you as well. There are lovely snaps that you have shared with me. So I will share them this week or maybe Sunday's feedback session. We'll reserve them for that. I don't know why he did that. Isn't that just initiative? It is. And what is that? Only he knows. Now, how about exchange back, giving the exchange back? Is that okay? Not okay? Can't be that strong a move. It's just threatening everything here. The bishop looks like it will be trapped because it's pinned also. I think I'm going to give the exchange back to him. He can have the exchange. This is my second blunder for today. This is my second blunder for today. Shows after holidays what can happen. No, I think we have to resign now. I'm going to resign this game as well. I don't want to play with him being +5. Oh, bad day at the office. Very bad day at the office. Should I dare play one more? I will. I will. This time again, let's go for some bullets. Although I'm a little worried with the bullets I'm streaming, so the lag is a little too much. Pardon me if there is a loss due to lag. So, as expected, should be winning. Totally. Totally winning. He should resign now. Okay. He wants a rematch. We'll give him a rematch. French exchange variation. Come on. Don't want that. Okay. Okay. Winning again. Whoa, what was that? Draw? Oh, 0, 0. Look at the lag. Trickster. What do you mean by trickster? Okay, we have still about half an hour to go. I think it's great time to start with the tactics. Let's do them. Let's brush up our tactical. By the way, that reminds me, guys, that Vihang is has reached 3,000 in tactics. 3,000. Now that's huge. So let's look at the options here. Knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes, or is it knight takes pawn, or none of these? You get how many? 3 minutes to do this, guys. Let's do it. Let's deal with 10 tactics. Okay, 10 tactics today. This is black to play. Let's try to get 10 correct today. How many of you have done this? Vyang must have done this. He's saying 3,000. That is 600 points from here. So Vyang is saying yes. There you have it, the message. Vyang has already done this. Well, if Vyang you have done this, then you should wait for the countdown to be over. Well, some players insist that I should play with the students. Well, let's do that after this position. Then maybe for the last few minutes, we'll get back to tactics. So after this position, yes, I can definitely take challenges. So you can definitely post your 3+0 challenges. Because there is lag, I don't take bullet challenges, because when I'm streaming and I'm playing, there is definite lag. So after this, I'll take challenges, guys. terribly losing, but Riham came on the top because of a fumble. You should polish this line. This is winning for white. One of those days, one of those days. What's that? What was that? Resign? Yeah. Bihang, you were also terribly losing, man. But just not my day. But this one, oh, it was a gift. Bhargav, you are next. Bihang, check out that line. I'm not going to be able to play with everybody, guys. It's a 3+0 game. Jai Champ, I got your ID. Don't spam. But then we don't have that kind of time. It was not the scheduled thing today. It's just that our games got early, over early, so I'm playing this. Just coming back from the holidays. Very early. This game is getting over too fast, is it? Finally, trade. Okay, next one is Hitesh. Well played, Bhargav. The end game is where I triumphed, but yeah. Hitesh is up next. I hope Hitesh is here. Jay, don't worry, as I've already clarified, I received your why the free pawn, Hitesh? Could have taken here, oh come on. Okay. Mohit is next. Well played, Hitesh. I hope Mohit is there. Guys, all could not get to play today. It's okay. This was not a part of the agenda, guys. The games were up early, so I was able to play some games. Ooh, what did I just do there? Gave the second pawn. And he went back. Why is that? This is always a bad thing, is it not, when that happens? Just a very, very cruel exposure there. Chinmay chess is next. Guys, don't ask for a rematch or something. What's happening in the tournament, by the way? Who are the leaders? Chinmay is going to go for the... Yeah, he always does this. Always does this. Come on. I'll extend the pin. Should I go for this? I wonder. Should be interesting. Should I go for G5? Oh, he has done that. It's going all the way. And the last one is Prajna. Well, if after that, if we have time, we'll see what happens. If we still have some time left after that, then we will definitely think about maybe extending some challenges. That's nice. Check, please. check please. Okay. Hitesh, man, you had my pawn there with the queen in my game. I really thought you had a good chance there. Okay, Prajna is up next. I hope Prajna is there. That's the last game I believe for today. There's no question of extending anything. Bye Vyang, take care. I'm not taking any more challenges, guys. Prajna is going all out. Okay guys, that's it. Brilliant. Rayansh is the winner. Rayansh, Purvesh and Atharva. Brilliant indeed. Rayansh, Purvesh, Atharva. Congratulations. We will meet tomorrow with the study games, guys. Today was a bad day for us at the classical game. We were winning the game, but shows when you come after a holiday or festivity, it always shows. But I had good games against you. We'll stop for now. We'll meet tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye. Congratulations to the winners.